Hello friends, welcome back to SheWolfMom. I'm Erica. Today's video is actually a continuation of my last video. In my last video, I cleaned my entire house minus my bedroom. And I left my bedroom for last because it definitely needs a lot of help and attention. As you can see, this bedroom gets a lot of use, and that is because it is my husband's workspace. He does work from home, and we only have a 3-bedroom house now. So there is just no room for an office for him or for myself. So we had to use our bedroom and create a space in the bedroom for his office. The way that we created this space was by getting rid of a dresser. So I do not have a dresser in my room, and that is why you will see 2 oversized nightstands, and that is what we use as our dressers. I have all of my clothes in 3 drawers, and so does my husband. Our desk is a large desk. It's a 10-foot desk, and we made it ourselves. Half is supposed to be for him and half is for me. But with the type of work that I do, which is YouTube and creating videos, I cannot sit next to him and voice my videos over. That's just not something I'm comfortable with. He has meetings in the room and he has his meetings in front of me, and he's absolutely fine with it. I'm not there. I'm not at that point where I feel like talking to my computer is something that I want to do in front of him. What I'm going to do now is put some new bed sheets on. I purchased these at Marshall's and I shared them with you in my last video. I thought that I wanted to put these on without washing them. I figured it'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with them, but I saw a little scuff on them and I was like, okay, no, I am going to wash these because I do not know what that is. So I put them into the wash. I'm going to clean off my husband's nightstand. I don't get rid of anything that he has on his nightstand. I don't throw it away. I'll reorganize it for him just a little bit, but I never throw anything that belongs to him away because I don't know if he has a special need for it or use for it. He is out of town at the time that I record this video. I had a lot of space and time alone to work on this project during the day, but I was also solo momming, so that meant that I had to pick up and leave and get the kids, and then we had some other errands to run after school. I decided to take his drawers out because I noticed that the nightstand was a little bit crooked, so I wanted to straighten that up, and boy were his drawers heavy. It's probably something that I should not have been lifting, especially because of my neck and back issues, but I did it anyways, and they were heavy. Luckily I was okay. But one thing I noticed is that he does not really house clothes in his drawers. It's more computer wires and books, and so he uses it more for storage, and that just tells you how much unnecessary space our dresser was taking up.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
I bought my husband this globe years and years back. It was probably one of his first Father's Day gifts, and it still works, and I still really do like it, and I'm really happy that he has never just put it away and forgotten about it. So it's a really special piece for me.
What's on your mind? Seems like your feeling starts to fade out. The diamonds in your eyes, do they wanna let go? Wanna let go? Right here and now, we cannot spin around it no more.
So this is everything that I had on my nightstand, and I'm going to go through and explain what they are piece by piece. If I'm talking weird, excuse me, I have my retainer on and I'm still not completely used to it. So this here are the results to my MRI. Those are some care instructions for my Rose Forever roses. And then I bought this for myself and for Ileana. It's the Bleem Crystal Hair Eraser. At first I wanted to love it, but it actually burned me. It burned my skin really badly. So I decided that I'm not going to use this. And they did have a return policy, which made me buy it because I felt like, well, if it doesn't work out, I can always return it. But the return policy says if you have not used it, and then you can return it. And I definitely did use it. So I can't return it. And it cost about $60 for these two. So I'm not going to use it for myself nor my daughter. She was asking about shaving, and I thought this would be easier for her to use and she could do it herself, but I'm not going to let her use that. And this is my pill box, and I like to put my vitamins in here. And I was doing really good using it, and then I kind of fell off the boat. So I'm not using it right now, but I definitely need to start picking up and using that again. This is a book, and the Anne Frank diary, and it was my son's. He had to read it for school last semester, and then when he was done with it, I asked him if I could keep it because I want to read it. And I did start reading it about a week ago. While they're in karate, I'll read this book, and it's still interesting to me. I actually went to the Holocaust Museum recently, so I felt like reading this would be timely for me. This is a nail kit. I had to cut the kids' nails just a few days ago. And then this is Shapermint items. I have a few bras, bralettes, and also some of their swimwear, which I do share a lot of Shapermint videos because I truly, truly love this brand. So I'll be making a new video soon, and it'll be featuring their shapewear. I had some hand sanitizer on my nightstand and a hair clip. Ileana wanted to try these rollers, and they do work nicely, but I feel like your hair gets caught in them, so I'm not letting her wear those anymore. I have some body butter. I love this brand. It's called Olay. One of my viewers told me how to say it correctly. I used to say Olay, but it's actually Olay. If you have never smelled this, it smells so good, and I got it at Marshall's. It was only $5. This is a really old. I used to have a bunch of pens in here, and I think it's from my college days. And I decided to keep the little pouch. I honestly don't even think I really need it. So I might be tossing this away. And then I have a bunch of change. I have no idea why I have that. I think it might have come from the kids. I might just put it into my husband's piggy bank. I think that's a better place for it. And then I have these hair extensions that I purchased, and I'll be sharing these with you soon. And that was everything that was on my nightstand. It's a complete disaster, but I'm going to go ahead and put this all away and then dust off my nightstand.
I know that I messed up, wish I could take it back, but it doesn't matter when you look at me like that. I know that I f***ed up, but that doesn't work as an excuse. Sorry doesn't cut it, but I'm sorry for what I did to you. Can only sleep with the TV on. Ever since you left, I'm going through the motions. I'm laying here looking at the door. Please come home, you belong by my side, babe. It's getting cold on the side where you used to sleep, so I get drunk, tangled up in these dirty sheets.
I have been keeping my shoes here on the side of my bed because I have not organized my closet just yet, so that is why they're just sitting here on the side. I'm trying to keep them as organized as possible.
Minute of your time, that's all I want, then I'm out of your way. Maybe I'm selfish for wanting what I want. It's all games till someone gets their heart
12:30 now, and I need to go run some errands. So this is what I was able to get done. Even though it doesn't look like a lot, it's still major progress. This bench is now empty and free of junk. I put my dogs in their house because if not, they will be all over the bed while I'm filming, and they need a timeout. They need to take a nap. So they're in there. So this is my list here that I came up with this morning. I need to go put gas in our car. I'm going to do that at Sam's. So while I'm at Sam's, I figured I'd pick up some fabric softener because we need fabric softener. We also need some more soda water, just general water itself. And then I want to get some fruits and veggies for the kids. And I need to get some bread for the kids as well. I also need to get some vitamin D for the kids. Their doctor called me. They did some blood testing back in December, and their vitamin D is low. So I need to give them 1,000 milligrams a day for 3 months. So I want to pick up the vitamin D gummies because Ileana will not swallow pills. Mikey will, but I figured it'd be easier for me just to get them the gummies for both of them. I need to pick up the kids' labs and a referral from their doctor's office. I already did that, so that's done. And let's see here. Albertsons has the chicken on sale this week for $1.97 a pound. So I'm thinking about stopping and getting some. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this, but for sure everything up here I need to go and grab right now. So that's why I'm gonna take a little break and get this before the kids get out of school. Once the kids get out of school, we are going to go to Dave & Buster's, so I won't be able to do any more cleaning until tonight. My husband is still out of town, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that and finish cleaning up my room tonight. So I will be back, and I will continue in just a while. It's 1:53, and I'm back from Sam's. Excuse the back noise, that's my air conditioner, but I wanted to share with you what I bought real quick before I have to go and pick up the kids. So we'll start here. I got some veggie puffs for the kids. Normally I would buy them hot Cheetos, but their hot Cheeto days are gone. They can have hot Cheetos every once in a while, but not every day. So I went ahead and got these veggie puffs. I think they're really good. I like them. So they're not going to have a choice, and I'm sure that it'll grow on them. I also got this swim cover up. It's just black, and I figured I could use it for summer. Then I got some fabric softener. I just picked up this huge one because it was really inexpensive. And Sueño Max. I really want to use something that's more eco-friendly, but I haven't found that yet. So this is what I'm going to use for now. And then I got the kids some Kind mini bars. Again, I'm trying to be healthier and keep everyone's health in mind, so I figured these would be a good snack for them, and they can also take it to school in their lunch if they'd like. We needed forks. I remembered that we needed forks, so I grabbed some forks. We don't use these all the time, just when we have family over. And then I picked up some lettuce for salads, and then I also picked up these buffalo-style chicken wraps, and I got these for after school today since we're gonna go to Dave & Buster's. My mother-in-law mentioned that it was just to play games, so I don't want them to be super hungry and starving over there at Dave & Buster's, so I picked these up just in case we don't eat. They'll have something in their stomach. I picked up some bananas. There's 3 pounds here. And then some pesto. This is a staple in my kitchen. My kids, my husband, myself, we all love pesto. And this pesto is so good. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend it. And I got the vitamin D3 that I needed. The kids need to take 1,000 milligrams a day. And on the bottle it says 2,000 IU per serving, but that's for 2 gummies. So I'm only going to give them 1, which will be the 1,000 that they need to take daily. So that's for the kids. I remembered that I needed some of these Glade scent oils, and I normally pick up the apple. That's my favorite scent, but they didn't have any, so this was my next best choice. I thought the scent was really light. I think the aloe changes it a bit, and I like that. I picked up some wheat bread. Normally I would get them white bread, and that's because Ileana doesn't like wheat bread, but she doesn't have a choice. We need to be healthier, so this wheat bread it is. And then I picked up a pineapple. I've been loving cutting up the pineapple and eating it with some chamoy. It's so good. Let's see here. I have some cauliflower. My kids like cauliflower, so I figured I'd make something with that. And then I always love to have these peppers on hand in my fridge, so I didn't have any. It was time to pick some up. Grapes. These are an easy snack for the kids and also for myself. My husband also loves grapes. So these are the black seedless grapes. And then I picked up some plums. And I picked up some pears. And then back here, some green peppers. I want to make some stuffed peppers, and there's 6 in here, so that's going to be a meal for one day next week. And then Brussels sprouts. My kids, my husband love Brussels sprouts, so I figured this would be a good side one day that I make dinner. And then I also picked up some sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are really good and healthy for you, so I'll be making something with sweet potatoes, not sure what yet. And then I also picked up 2 cases of sparkling water and a case of spring water. So everything that I picked up, it was about $191. But now I have to put this away, get myself ready. I have to leave the house at about 2:50, so I have an hour to get this done. It's literally 11:25 p.m. and I just put the kids down for bed. My husband is out of town, so what I'm going to do is just take advantage of the time that I have alone here in the bedroom and get some more cleaning done before he gets home tomorrow. That way the room is nice and clean when he gets home. I just put my sheets in the dryer. I had these clothes in the dryer all evening and I didn't have a basket for them. So I literally just dumped them on my bed and I'm going to have to put the clothes away now. And then hopefully by the time I put these clothes away, the sheets will be dry and then I may just call it a night. It was a really busy day. I got a lot done today. I had to go to my kid's doctor's office and pick up some paperwork. And then I came home and did some cleaning, which I shared with you. We had Dave & Buster's tonight. So immediately from school, we drove to Dave & Buster's with my mother-in-law and we were there for about 2 hours. Then we picked up some panda and we ate at my in-laws house. We stayed there for a little bit and then I had to run to Walmart to get my dogs some food. We've been feeding them fresh dog food, so I had to get them some more for the morning because God forbid we run out and they will probably have a heart attack. They love that dog food so much. So we went to Walmart, came back, and we started watching a little bit of TV. We were watching Love is Blind. Ileana was watching it with me first, and then Mikey got sucked into it, so he's liking it too. They're actually going to bed 1 hour later than they normally do. Their bedtime is 10 p.m. I gave them a little break just because the last 2 nights they have definitely had to go to bed on time because they had testing at school. So Mikey had testing on Tuesday and then Ileana had testing today, which is Wednesday. And so because they completed their testing, I gave them an hour extra and we watched TV together. So now they're both in bed. I have my 2 doggies here. They may be all over the bed and I apologize for that, but I do not want to lock them up while I film this part of my video just because it's late and I know that they're tired. So hopefully they'll just lay down while I get these clothes folded. So let's go ahead and get started.
It's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. I wanna speak my mind and tell you how I feel, but it's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. Please just look at me. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily. You always know which buttons you should push, baby. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily, but you're still here with me.
Once I get these socks folded, I'll be putting on my sheets. They're finally dried, and then I will be calling it a night. Being home alone for a week is something I haven't done in a very long time. My husband hasn't traveled since 2020. So, although it was hard to have him away, it was also good because it helped me realize that there is definitely a lot that I can accomplish on my own without help. And I think it's good for a couple to have a break from each other and miss each other and anticipate your reunion. So this night I actually turned my camera off. I laid down, but then I was texting with my husband until 2 in the morning until he grabbed his Uber. Since he was in North Carolina, he was a couple of hours ahead. And then I slept for a few hours and picked him up the next day. I hope that this video motivates you to tackle something that you need to work on over the weekend. I know our big project is finally moving out of our storage unit. That's something that we have been anticipating for quite a while, and it's finally time. Of course, I'm going to be taking my camera and bringing you along. So I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your love and support. I am sending you hugs, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we wait